Sundays at 9 a.m. because they hate the situation they're in.
More than any other day, any other time.
So
Monday
Ray was
mornings.
like, what you got to do is find appreciation. And, you know, honestly, I've been working on that. You know, I got a list of stuff that I appreciate, that I go to bed, I look at every single night. And before we went into the next song, I was like, Ray, but there's got to be some exceptions.
There's got to be some exceptions. And you bring up a really great point, Augie. What are some of those exceptions? Well, if your life is being threatened,
right,
truly, then of course, you know, you got to get out. You
Sure.
got to get out, you know, now, immediately. But in most cases, it's not a life and death situation that we're speaking of. It's a matter of preferences. You know, we hear about other people that got jobs somewhere else where they got it better. The whole the grass is greener on the other side syndrome.
Or if it's not detrimental to your family, like you know, I can leave because there's something else better. I can be appreciated.
Your family's not going to be out on the streets, you know, homeless.
Right.
Absolutely. So, but even still, the way I do my coaching, I will support the departure, the move. There's some relationships that are just really toxic because there's two types of relationships in life. There's the ones that are toxic and the ones that are nurturing. You know, you want more nurturing relationships, the ones that enhance more of who you are, making you better, a better man, a better woman. You know, and that's what the best, most healthy relationships are. But then there are the toxic ones. So what do you do in those situations? What do you do in those cases?
You got to make an effort first, right? Before you say...
That's correct. Before you throw your hands up and say, you know, I'm getting divorced because my differences are irreconcilable. Because that's the biggest excuse in the world. That's what all the judges hear now on the divorce papers. Everybody getting divorced because it's just convenient and easy to do.
Right.
And I'm not judging it in one way or the other. Do whatever that pleases us. But what I found is people that live that path, go from one bad relationship to the next, to the next, to the next.
Because you was talking about earlier in the first hour about picking up bad habits.
That's
so
correct.
if you don't learn how to change, like
quitting,
quitting
can become a habit.
Correct.
Quitting can become a habit. You just a little bit storm, little bit pilikia, a little bit challenge. I quit.
Yeah.
I used to be that way. That's why, and I hated that part of myself. You know, when I remember playing sports, the first time I played baseball, my first experience in baseball, the first day of practice. First day of practice. What do you expect? Never played baseball before. First day of practice, you know, come to hitting, I'm striking out, you know, fielding balls, the balls go through my legs. Right there, I just said, this is permanent. This is pervasive. There's no way I'm going to get better at this. I hate this sport. I quit. And the reason I got into the sport because my grandfather was an amazing baseball player, you know, and was going to turn pro. So my dad put me into baseball, thought maybe running the jeans or something. But I didn't give it a chance. I didn't even give it a shot. I just judged it from first impression and boom, I was out. I quit.
Right.
And I realized that later on in my life, I noticed I was like that with a lot of things. Things get a little bit tough. I'm out of there, bro.
Right.
I'm out of there. I learned today that's not the way, but the most successful people are persistent.
Right.
Persistence is one of the qualities of all highly successful people. And I didn't have that tenacity. Yeah, I quit and give up because you got to get through the hard times before you get to the good times.
So before you say, I'm ending this relationship or I'm ending this, you know, leaving this job because you got to fight.
You gotta
give
it your all.
Right.
Really, really give it your all. And the way the universe works is this: when you really give it your all, something happens in the universe. Something is triggered in the universe to bring support and aid to you in your journey. It always works that way. But when you hold back, it's like the universe holds back too. The universe always matches you.
Right.
You hold back, okay, we're going to hold back too.
Right.
You give them all you got, hey, something comes in to help you with your efforts.
Oh, you're being protected in some way.
Well, I have a core belief about, you know, the kind of world we live in, the universe we live in is I believe in God, I believe in goodness, I believe in love.
I think that's what happened in my last job. Because look where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
You know, I never like be there, but I stayed there.
Yeah.
You know, no matter how bad it was. And instead of me leaving, they made that person go.
That's correct.
Away.
That's correct.
Go away. He's bad for you, Augie.
That's correct.
You know what I mean?
So that's some of the things that I coach. I coach my clients through nasty divorces, bad situations at work. I mean, I have a client that works at one of the premier hotels over here, Halekulani, at top restaurant there. And
he's not the one who chased the musician out of the pool.
No.
Okay. All right, just checking.
But this guy came to me and said, he was having major problems with management over there, and he's been there from day one. And they had a new management came in, and he felt like they were really picking on him, and it was really, really affecting him to the point he wanted to quit after all those years he put in. So I worked with him. And this is the work I do. I have a special process that I use. And let me tell you, one session. I talked to him the next time. I asked, these guys still picking on you? You still have problems? He go, no. Done. They stop. Because there are certain laws that govern these things. But you know how to leverage these laws in your favor? You don't got to run from nothing anymore.
Go check out some of the videos on Ray's YouTube page.
Please. Go to YouTube, and under the search Rage Now, RAYGNOW, and you'll find all the videos there. In fact, subscribe to my channel, and every time I upload a new video, which is quite often, you'll get prompted, so you can go have it right fresh off the what do you call those?
The page.
Right off the page.
Yeah, fresh off the page.
Off the press.
Like ding you. Ding. Hey, there's a new video up.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and check traffic. What's up, TC?
Stalled vehicle as well as 2 accidents.
Where I was when I was really, down and out or struggling or just flat out angry, because I was like that, believe it or not, at one time in my life. And maybe some of the things you guys are hearing is like, there's no way, there's no way. Here's what I like to do. I want to put a shout out to all my fellow Ragers out there that I know are tuning in and listening to this show. I want an opportunity to have you guys come on this show live with me and Augie and share your story with the people of Hawaii and the world, and share what is possible. And let's go inspire some people. If you want a chance to do that, message me on Facebook, you guys. Message me on Facebook. You know who you are. There's hundreds of you out there. Let's go tell some fascinating true stories about how people can transform their lives.
That's right, because there's about 40,000 new listeners every single day, right?
Oh, jumped up, man. Yeah, I like to believe I played a little part in that,
Oh, after the show, 50,000 new listeners every single day.
We're
This
growing.
music from Kapena Masese on 99.1 Hawaii.
Noka Oi.
Outside